was a Cuban delight. Havana's dance creation was a great sensation overnight. The conga makes a shout hooray. And when it reached Manhattan, they declared a Latin holiday. Then from Brazil came the newest thrill. In Rio, the samba was born. Started north from Brazil, traveled through Panama, crossed the Gulf till it reached New Orleans. It was love at first sight when the samba met the boogie. Gateson Street. Just take a look at all the dancing feet. The boogie and the samba and the boogie. This is their wedding day. They're going Latin with a solid suit. They've got the senoritas yelling our route. The boogie and the samba and the boogie. This is their wedding day.
Do you take the boogie woogie to be your wife?
Oh yes I do, for the rest of my life.
Do you?
Yes I do, yes I do, yes I do, yes I do.
The young and gay.
For a jamboree. Now they're together as good neighbors should be. The boogie and the samba and the boogie. This is their wedding day. Wedding day. Yes, this is their wedding. This is their wedding day.
Great band, fine showmanship. Just what we want.
You didn't tell me the band leader was a woman.
Oh, didn't I? Must have slipped my mind.
What mind? To me, she's just a blonde waving a stick.
Yes, Pierre?
A summons.
J. Webster Hackett.
House of Milo.
Oh, I wonder what the cosmetic king wants. Thank you, Pierre.
You're welcome, Miss Hutton.
I've seen enough. Let's go home.
Oh, but Maudie.
No, it's all a mistake. Forget about it.
I don't see how we can. You see, it's too late now.
Mr. Hackett?
Oh, yes, indeed. This is really a pleasure, Miss Hutton. May I present my wife, Mrs.
Hackett.
Mrs. Hackett. Mrs. Hackett, Miss Hutton.
How do you do, Miss Hackett? Well, let go of her hand, Webster, so she can sit down. Now, I'll get directly to the point. We are the House of Milo, as you may know.
Yes, and I am...
He's president of the American Beauty Association.
I'm also...
He's also chairman of the beauty show.
And that's where you come in. You see...
Oh, please, Webby, will you let me get a word in once in a while? You see, Mr. Hackett had the idea of engaging you and your orchestra for the beauty show.
Well, that's fine, providing that we don't have an engagement here.
It's going to be right here in the hotel. All you have to do is to come downstairs from upstairs. It'll be very convenient for both of us.
Webster? As vice president and secretary of the beauty show, I'm not quite sure that you will do. Oh, now, please don't misunderstand me. I don't mean your ability. I'm merely looking at you from a business angle.
She looks good to me from any angle.
Our buyers might prefer entertaining you to entertaining our product. We must be very careful, Webster, not to engage in attraction that might prove to be a distraction. Therefore, we haven't definitely decided as yet.
When you're through weighing my good and bad points, let me know. In the meantime, I've got to see 16 men about a song. Excuse me.
I think I'd better go and talk to her. See, we may have hurt her feelings.
Webster?
Yes, darling.
Shall we go?
We shall.
Mowbray?
My wife.
I'll only be a minute. You'll hardly know I've been in there.
No.
Half a minute.
No, not 1 second.
Oh, can't make up your mind.
Will you scram out of here before I call a cop? Hello, kid. Want some mail? I think I got some here for you. Here we are. Alice. There's 2 for you, Judy.
Excuse me, Miss Hutton, but I've got something for you.
Oh, thanks. I've had my dinner.
Oh, you couldn't eat this. That's my hat. Look, excuse me again. I'm not really a waiter. I'm tiny.
Well, if you're tiny, why am I dieting?
Well, because that's my name, Tiny Lewis. How do you do? I'm very glad you met me. I mean, what I really wanted was, you see, I've got a song, and I'd like to have you sing it.
Oh, you're a song plugger.
Oh, no. I wrote the song myself. I wrote the song, the words, the melody, the lyrics, and the tone, and the melody. I wrote the whole thing.
Then you're a genius.
Yes, that's right. Thank you. Excuse me. Here, just, will you? Thank you. There, I'm so confused. That's the song.
Well, come along and I'll have my arranger look at it.
Thank you.
Oh, Babs, take care of Mr. Tiny here. He's a genius with a song.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Most songwriters call up on the phone for an appointment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here's a nickel. Now, do I have the appointment?
Never mind. What's your name?
Tiny Lewis. You know, Miss Babs, you're a very pretty and attractive and beautiful woman.
Sarcasm isn't going to get you anything.
When is Miss Hutton going to play my song?
Well, first we have to look it over to see if we like it.
Oh, you'll like it. It's wonderful. Oh, I'll sing it for you. Glamour for...
Gilbert, I can read music. That is, if it is music.
Oh, it's me. Why are you putting it on the bottom?
Look, genius, you have to wait your turn.
You mean she's going to play all of that before she gets to my song?
She'll play yours first, after she gets through all these.
Listen, Miss Babs, you know, I have a sideline. I work at Joe's Diner. And if you put my song on top, I'll make you all the special hamburgers you can eat.
That's the best offer I've had today. It goes on the bottom.
I just don't like to wait too long for my big success.
In that case, we'll hurry.
How soon do you think?
We'll try and give you our special 24-hour service.
Oh, that's wonderful! 24 hours! Oh, goodbye. Oh, wait till I tell the boys. 24 hours!
Good night, genius.
Will you help me into this dress, please?
Sure, Anna.
Hammer for sale in 24 hours. 24 hours.
This is really the nicest apartment in the house.
24 hours! 24 hours! Good evening, Mrs. Murphy!
Don't be alarmed, darling. All the tenants here ain't that nutty.
Oh, he looks happy enough.
It's a good thing you wrote to me to reserve the room.
Mike! Fred! My esteemed roommates, have I got news? Oh, but it's terrific. I'm a genius. What's all this shushing about?
The moment of creation. There it is. Finished.
No, not the lipstick.
Why, of course. We did it. Success at last.
Brad, congratulations.
Thanks, Tiny. Try it.
No, thanks, Mike. I never use it.
Don't you like it? Isn't it artistic? Isn't it luscious?
Oh, it's deluscious, but I still never use it.
I know that, but 50 million women will be using it.
Or maybe 100 million. Let's celebrate.
Yes, and I've got what it takes to celebrate with. Look, you got success, I got success too. I'm on my way up, up. Guess what?
You got a raise.
I got a raise. Such imagination. Ina Ray Hutton is making me a success.
And who's Ina Ray Hutton?
Who is Ina Ray Hutton, he says? Only the world's greatest lady maestro. She's my pal. She's going to play my song in 24 hours. It's a hit. 1 million copies. I am overcome with contracts. I write songs all over the world. I'm rich. I fill warehouses with your lipstick. I sail the 7 seas, the cargo, your lipstick, my songs. I build my own personal ship. I'm launching it. Bands are playing my songs. I step up. I christen thee S.S. Rosebud. What am I doing?
Now, if you run out of Rosebud, be sure to get in touch with me. Our factory is just around the corner.
I don't think I'll have to do that.
Well, don't be so sure. Once the women see these, they'll go faster than nylons.
I wouldn't exactly say that, Mr. Miller.
You'll see. Why, these lipsticks are irresistible. They're beauty personified.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Miller. I have a customer at the stamp counter.
Looking for something for a lady?
No, just for my wife. I'd like a lipstick.
Oh, well, have you seen the latest, the Rosebud? Isn't it lovely?
Yes, it's real nice, but my wife said Milo lipstick.
Yes, but I can tell by looking at you that your wife appreciates the unusual. Now, I'm sure she'd be surprised if you brought her home one of these.
Yes, indeed, but I'll take the Milo lipstick.
Now, let's not be so hasty. Perhaps you can't visualize what Rosebud would do to your wife.
No, but I can visualize what she'd do to me. I'll take the Milo lipstick, please.
If you will allow me, miss. Now you see the ecstatic effect that Rosebud creates. Its magic beauty is as breathtaking as that of a dew-drenched rose. It will make the lips sparkle with allure. And another thing, Rosebud protects those dainty lips from germs. And Rosebud spelled backwards is Dubasor.
Give me a Milo lipstick, please.
But let me tell you, it's a magic preparation. And when you take the girl in your...
Well, of all the nerve. Oh, I've never heard it.
Shake, brother.
Oh, miss! Oh, miss! If you'll just give me a chance, I'd like to explain. You see, I was carried away.
Well, if you don't stop annoying me, you'll be carried away again.
Oh, but no, you don't.
What?
Run along now before I run you in.
Well, what do you mean? I live here.
I've heard that one before, and I don't like your type. But today is my birthday. I'm trying to be nice to everybody. Now, be there before I forget myself. Go on.
Please, Tiny, you have to stand still and shut up.
All right, Mike.
And don't call me Mike. Michel is the name, please. Mars and the big Michel, working for a pulp magazine. Huh. Stand still.
All I know is Brad better hurry home or he'll be late for work tonight.
That's right. He goes on the spring shift today, don't he?
Oh, when will you ever learn? It's swing shift, not spring shift. Shh. Burglars. 'em up, bub, or I'll fill you full of lead.
It's only me.
I know who you are. Rustler Joe, that's who you are. What's the matter? Don't the landlady allow us to use the front door anymore?
No, the cop. And just imagine living in the same house together.
The cop?
No, the girl.
What girl?
The one at Henley's. That's why he wouldn't let me in the house.
Who, Henley?
No, the cop. And all I wanted to do was to apologize for stealing a kiss. I was giving a sales talk on Rosebud and was carried away.
By the cop?
No, by Rosebud. Can't imagine anything so lovely.
It's Rosebud.
No, the girl. Tomorrow I'm going to buy her some flowers.
Who, the girl?
No, the cop. Yes, the girl.
Whew, thank goodness we finally came out even.
Yes? So it's you again. Look, my little wolf, you're howling at the wrong door. Little Red Riding Hood doesn't live here anymore.
Please let me explain, Janet.
Janet? The name is Miss Wilson, and I really don't care to hear your explanations. Good morning.
Oh, miss, do you deliver flowers, too?
Certainly, sir. We deliver packages and messages of all kinds anywhere in the metropolitan area. I can deliver these for you if it's in the vicinity.
It certainly is.
Thank you, sir. That'll be 50 cents.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And where shall I deliver it?
Huh? Oh, right over here.
Are you kidding, Bud? I'm really you joking, sir.
I was never more serious.
Who is it? A message from Miss Wilson. Message number 19. Greetings for a very special occasion. These flowers bear a message of love and admiration. I'm sad I cannot be with you on this very special occasion.
Pretty, isn't it? I'm really not a wolf, Miss Wilson. The fact is, I live in this house and I manufacture that lipstick.
Oh.
Of course, kissing you is awful.
Awful?
I mean awful rude. Now, if you'd just give me a chance to explain.
Well, won't you step in, Mr.
Miller, Bradley Miller.
Oh, Mr. Miller.
Thank you, miss.
Ain't love wonderful? No charge for this, Bud.
Thank you. They're lovely. Do you kiss every girl who buys your lipsticks?
So far, yes. You see, you're the first one who's ever tried it.
Oh, then I suppose the kiss was sort of a christening ceremony, eh?
No, it was part of a demonstration. Well, you didn't give me a chance to finish it.
You mean there's more?
Sure. You see, the lipstick container has the rouge in one end, and in the other end is the magic eradicator. When you want to remove the lipstick either from your lips or someone else's, you merely brush them with a stem of rosebud, and presto, the lipstick disappears.
Well, that's a very clever and useful idea. Do you mind if I look at it?
Why, sure. Say, do you think women will like it?
Oh, of course. Well, I'll use it, and not only that, I'll get my customers to use it.
Say, that's a great idea. You sell lipsticks?
Well, I manage a beauty shop in Bridgeport. You should see it. It's really attractive.
You certainly are. I mean, it must be. Well, I'd love to. How about today?
Well, I'm afraid I'm not going back home until after the show.
Oh.
By the way, who handles Rosebud for you?
Well, you see, I do. I might as well tell you. Mr. Henley was my first customer.
Look here, Brad, you're not handling this thing right. You don't want customers, you want buyers, the trade, big ones. And you're just in time to get them at the beauty show.
That's a wonderful suggestion. And not one of the three of us thought of it.
3 of us?
Oh, I mean my partners. You see, Rosebud's a lucky girl. She's got 3 fathers. We all live down the hall. That's where Rosebud was born. Say, come on down. I'd like you to meet the rest of the boys. I'd like them to meet you, too.
Well, I guess I can take a chance. But no more demonstrations with Rosebud.
Oh, no.
Remember, you're a desperate desperado. Don't look so sorry for yourself.
Oh, sorry for yourself. I'm just tired holding up this cannonball.
Will you please hold still just a minute longer? And don't smile. You're trying to escape.
What am I, Atlas, or a fugitive from a bowling alley?
Still?
At last, I am free!
Well, that's all right, Janet. They're my partners. Really great guys.
I can see the 3 of you must have had a wonderful time at reform school.
Oh, he's no crook. He's my model. I am the artist.
Miss Wilson, may I present Michel Lafayette Pierre Francois. In short, Mike.
Michel, please.
And this is Tiny Lewis.
How do you do?
Oh, is he the one that makes the hamburgers?
Now, don't give me
and
that.
maybe.
Oh, no, I won't.
Maybe he'll make some for us.
No, I won't. I'm not
Oh,
going to
but
make any.
Tiny would be such a treat.
Listen, all day long, that's all I do is build hamburgers. Now, I'm tired of it. I'm not going to be... You're not going to... You... For you, I'll do it. With my special piccalilli relish.
Now then, all you have to do is go and see Mr. Hackett of the American Beauty Association and ask for a booth.
So simple when you come to think of it.
Tiny, that hamburger was delicious.
Thank you. Gentlemen, to our charming new friend, Miss Janet.
Thank you. And here's to Rosebud.
Yeah, right-o, right-o.
Rosebud, we love you.
Yipe!
Isn't he feeling well?
He's decomposing.
Rosebud, I love you. You're a dream I never thought could be. You mean more to lips than a girdle means to hips. Just wait and see.
Rosebud, I love you. You're the answer to a good night kiss. Husbands needn't fear, 'cause a rosebud doesn't smear. Tell me, how can you miss?
If women swoon when crooners croon, imagine what they'll do. When a rosebud, my rosebud, when you make your debut.
Oh, Rosebud, I love you much more than you will ever know. Someday you'll have more fame than Helena, what's her name? Rosebud, I love you so.
Beauty shops all over the nation will feature you in every display. You will be the newest sensation. Police will have to keep the mobs away.
I write songs, but only for pleasure. You can bet they'll always be played. I'll buy time on a national hookup and call the program Tiny's Hit Parade. When women swoon and crooners croon, imagine what they'll do.
When a rosebud, when you
make your debut.
Oh, Rosebud, I love you much more than you will ever know.
You'll be seen in every mag.
You're as good as in the bag. Rosebud, I love you so.
You're so cosmetic.
Rosebud, I love you so. I love you so.
Good afternoon. We'd like to see your new Venus lotion. Right this way, please. I'll see you next Thursday afternoon, madam. Goodbye. Will you show Madame our new Venus lotion? Surely. Thank you.
Yes, madam. Mr. Pomeroy just arrived in town. No, I have no information about his lipstick order. Bye. House of Milo, good afternoon. Oh, Mr. Hackett will have to call you later. Mr. Pomeroy is with him now.
A wonderful exhibit, eh, Ed?
Same old razzle-dazzle.
But we give them what they want, don't we? And that reminds me, we're still making the finest lipstick in the country, Mr. Pomeroy.
You wouldn't be hinting for my 2,000 gross order of lipsticks, would you?
Hinting?
You can't hint with an axe.
I don't have to tell you that there aren't too many houses could handle an order of that size.
Maybe so. Nevertheless, I might shop around at the show for something, shall we say, different.
Different? A new package, perhaps, but the same old basis.
Yes, and for the same old faces.
After all, what is a lipstick? Nothing but lanolin, red dye, and advertising. Why change horses in midstream?
You see...
Yes, I see. What I'm more interested in is what kind of entertainment you're going to have for the show.
Well, we were considering the Sweet Six Little Symphony Sextet.
Oh, that sounds grisly to me. I don't think I'm going to like it.
Oh, but they play beautiful waltzes and symphonies.
I was thinking Hutton and her band.
Say, now you're talking.
I've asked her to choose the theme song for the show.
Theme song? Webster, have you started something without consulting me?
I thought it was a good idea. You see, the winner's going to get a $1,000 prize.
Yes, I know, but
That's a splendid idea.
Well, of course, we haven't signed her as yet.
Well, you'd better. Don't look for me at the beauty show. I'll be in the 4th row at the Follies.
Oh, well, of course, Mr. Pomeroy, we want you at the show.
Yes, I thought so. Well, perhaps I'll see you there. And I know Ray.
Goodbye, Mr. Pomeroy.
Goodbye, Mr. Pomeroy.
Goodbye, Mr. Pomeroy. Goodbye, Mr. Pomeroy.
Goodbye, Mr. Pomeroy.
Do you know him, too?
No, but why should I be conspicuous?
Oh, Mr. Hackett, they're calling Mr. Grimble now. Well, may I help you?
We'd like to see Mr. Hackett.
I'm afraid he's too busy. I suggest that you come in after the beauty show.
Oh, but that's too late. You see, we just made this... Oh, where is it?
You had it.
No, I don't know, but you have it right in your hand. You see, we just made this lipstick, and our whole future depends on getting a booth at the show for it.
You say you made this lipstick? Oh, well, will you please take a seat over there? I'll see what I can do. Mr. Hackett is talking on long distance.
Thank you, miss.
No, this is Webster Hackett of the House of Milo. I want to talk to P.G. Grimble.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's the best bunch of penguins I ever had.
Mr. Grimble, Mr. Hackett of the House of Milo wants to speak to you.
All right. Tell him to come in.
On the telephone.
On the telephone?
Yes.
Oh, that's different. I'll see him right away.
It's very urgent, Mr. Grimble.
So is this. This is very urgent.
He's been trying to get you for days.
Who, him? Oh, that. Hello? I can't hear a thing. I got never sound.
Just a moment.
Oh, that way. Oh, thank you very much. That's right. Here, have a penguin. Hello? Mr. Milo of the House of Hackett? Mr. Hackett of the House of Milo. Oh, I never heard of you. Never heard of you before in my life. Don't know who you are. Never heard of you, huh? Mr. Hackett, why did I call you? Oh, you called me? Why did you call me? I mean, what did I call you? Why? Huh?
I understand that you've quit making lipsticks, and I need your plant for a terrific order. I'd like to buy it.
Bye.
No, I buy. Buy. No, I'm not saying goodbye. Buy. B-U-Y. I'll pay you a very good price for it, a very high one.
Mr. Grimble?
Yes, this is me. This is I. Say, Hackett, your voice is changing. You sound just like a woman. Oh, you are a woman, oh. Oh, you are, huh? Woo!
Woo? What does he mean, woo?
Huh? Oh, yeah? Oh, you are? You are Mrs. Hackett. Well, why were you talking like Mr. Hackett before? Oh, you weren't? Oh, well, where's Mr. Milo? Where is he? Where's Mr. Milo?
Sounds like a madman. What does he look like?
I don't know, but he's supposed to be very eccentric.
Well, he sounds as if he came from a long line of squirrels. Mr. Grimble, have you considered our proposition? Will you sell us your plant? Call you next year. But, Mr. Grimble, we need it now. Look, why don't you come to our beauty show next week?
Beauty show, huh? What do you got? Oh, beautiful costumes, beautiful girls. It's nice, sounds good. Hutton and her band? Very good. I'm not interested.
The idea of his hanging up on me. I could chew nails.
I bet you could.
Webster.
Yes?
There are some gentlemen here to see you.
I don't want to see them.
But they have Rosebud.
Oh, they have? Well, send them in.
Right this way, gentlemen.
Where is Miss Rosebud?
Well, that's the name of our new lipstick.
Well, so this is Rosebud. The strangest people make lipsticks. It's very pretty, an attractive shade, nice aroma, pleasant taste.
I, Michel, designed it.
I wrote a song about it.
And I like it. Milo will handle it.
Well, that isn't what we came here for. We want to arrange for a booth at the beauty show.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you don't want me to handle it? Well, you are members of the association, of course.
No, sir.
Oh, that's too bad. Only members of the association can exhibit their product at the show.
Well, maybe we could become members.
Oh, of course. Just fill out and sign this application blank, and I will arrange about the booth. It's all very simple. Very simple. There will also be the usual small initiation fee of $1,000.
$1,000?
$1,000? $1,000? Oh, no!
Babs, we've got to find a theme song for the beauty show before tomorrow.
Beauty show. I can't even get my beauty sleep.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
Yes, ma'am.
What's that you're humming?
Number for sale.
Is that a new number?
Yes, ma'am. It flew into the car a couple of nights ago. It's some number.
Glamour for sale, ever since the world began.
The title fits. Babs, it's it! Just what the doctor ordered.
Who ordered what, doctor?
Look, well, wake up. We found the song, Glamour for Sale, by Tiny Lewis. You remember? The genius.
Where'd you find it?
Clarence found it in the car.
In the car? I left it on top of that stack of music. How'd you get in the car? Maybe the guy is a genius.
Presenting Ina Ray Hutton and her orchestra from the roof of the East Park Plaza Hotel. Tonight, for our regular coast-to-coast broadcast, Miss Hutton has a surprise in store for you and her radio listeners. By courtesy of the American Beauty Association, Miss Hutton will offer a preview of the number she has chosen for the beauty show where she will appear in person. Miss Ina Ray Hutton.
What are you gonna have?
Hamburger.
You know, I never dreamed they'd have such a fee for a membership.
Should have made a deal with Mr. Hackett.
He wouldn't even consider it now.
Well, anyway, how about another hamburger? Besides, it's my treat.
Tiny, another round?
Sure. Sure, why not? Hamburgers. More hamburgers. That's all I'm good for. I'm a nobody. She was going to make me a genius in 24 hours. Everybody's song she plays, but she don't play mine.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now for the big surprise. On behalf of Mr. J. Webster Hackett, who has so generously donated a prize of $1,000 for a theme song, we are proud to play for the first time anywhere the winning number, Glamour for Sale. Glamour for sale, ever since the world began, since woman first set her eyes on man. Glamour for sale, covered with fashion, a bit of lace, the sway of a graceful fan. Glamour for sale, sweet perfume that fills the air, with lovely gardenias in her hair. Beautiful things, romantically free, there'll always be glamour for sale.
Oh, don't give up yet. Well, maybe I can think of a way to raise the money.
I couldn't even get a raise of 50 cents.
Hey, Tiny, why'd you turn off the radio?
I hate music.
Look, some guys like ketchup with their hamburgers. Some guys like mustard. I happen to like music. So turn on that radio.
Play the prize-winning song, Glamour for Sale.
And if Mr. Lewis will come over and use the front door this time, I'll have a $1,000 check for him.
That's my song! I win the prize! Rosebud gets a booth!
Hey, Hutton to appear at beauty show. John?
Yes, Mr. Grimble?
Well, John, I've changed my mind. I'm going to the beauty show.
We've been avoiding those circuses for 20 years. Why weaken now?
Well, I'm curious.
We haven't been to New York since before the Depression. No, PG, we won't accept the responsibility.
What do you mean we? I'm going alone. I don't want to be fooling around with an old fuss budget.
Now, PG, remember, temptation beckons the lonely. Besides, you don't know a soul in New York.
That's just the reason I'm going. Now, you get on the phone and call the Waldorf Astoria and reserve me a beautiful suite under the name of, Walker.
Well, Mr. Grimble.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, opening our annual beauty show, we are presenting a group of exercises for the body beautiful. Watch our models execute them for you in front of the big stage next to the House of Milo exhibit.
Program? Read all about the big show. Program? Thank you.
That's what we need, more new faces.
I call getting the show off in good shape.
Yeah, maids to order.
Oh, that reminds me. How about your order?
Oh, we have all week, Mrs. Hackett. I want to look over the other exhibits first. Say, you know, I noticed there's no exhibit number 13 in here.
No, you see, we,
Well, some people are superstitious, you know.
Oh, very. I never walk under a black cat without a ladder.
Hotels often skip that floor, so I just didn't list booth number 13.
Not today, thank you. No?
Penguin cellar. Disgusting.
Say, he looks very familiar to me.
My rose bushes in bloom, my little white gate, and lovely you. Look at all those people over there. And we got nobody over here.
They won't even give us a tumble.
Can you blame them? One push and we're out in the alley.
We're lucky if we don't get killed.
And Mrs. Hackett promised us such a choice location. We got it all right.
They're not even mentioned in the program.
Booth number 13. It's positively corny. We're jinxed, that's all.
A customer. Huh? It's a man. I'll take care of him.
Good luck.
Don't forget the sample.
How do you do?
Oh, how do you do?
Rosebud lipstick for your inspection. May I show you one?
You may, but...
Well, it's really a fine product and the newest on the market.
Oh, it's quite an idea, making lipstick red.
Yes, it is.
I had a friend of mine, P.G. Grimble, used to manufacture these. Did you ever hear of him?
No, I never did.
No? Very fine character. Tall, dark, and handsome. Very fine-looking man. I'm crazy about him,
That's nice.
But I don't think I'm interested.
Oh.
No.
Couldn't I tell you just a little more about Rosebud, please?
Well, as long as you put it that way, yes. This your booth back here?
Number 13.
13?
Notice people falling out of the doors?
Oh, business not very good, is it, huh? Would you mind telling me how it all happened?
Why, no, not at all.
Well, let's take a little walk and tell me.
By the way, have a little Rosebud?
Oh, thank you very much. By the way, have a little penguin?
Mm-hmm.
These hamburgers ain't as good as I make them.
You won't have to worry about hamburgers anymore, genius. Now that they published your song.
What good is my success when I think of those poor kids tucked away in the corner with their booth? No one goes near them. We gotta think of something to help them.
Well, what can we do?
I got an idea.
What is it?
I'll blow up every other booth in the show. Theirs will be the only one left, and people have to go there.
You're crazy.
I know it.
And that's the story, Mr. Walker. Would you like to meet the boys now and look over the booth?
No, not now. I know enough today. I'll see you tomorrow. You know, I like you very much, young lady.
Thank you.
Yeah, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Genius I got. Personality, money. There's only one thing I ain't got.
Couldn't be nerve.
You know, great composers like Puccini and myself, we gotta have inspiration. You know, a Confederate that belongs to the Union.
Is this a civil war or a proposal? If there's any difference.
Hey, think of the money that we could keep in the family. I compose them, you arrange them. What a theme. How did you ever get along without me?
Without you? Why, you overstuffed KSC. Let me tell you something. I can compose them and arrange them and sing them all by myself.
Amazing.
Though I'm not considered clever, I've done something that I've never, ever done before. It's the strangest story. I composed a lovely sonnet. Quite by chance I came upon it. In it I reveal just the way I feel. Do I need you? Yes, I do. Like a punch in the nose, like a stain on my clothes, I do. Do I want you? Yes, I do. Like I want to be killed, like I want to be willed. A zoo.
Come to think of it, baby, maybe a zoo wouldn't be so bad.
In fact, I think I'd be glad to look at a monkey or two after looking at you. Oh, yes, it's true. I need you like I need to get stout. In conclusion, dear face, in case you're still in doubt, baby, do I need you? You figure it out.
Do I need you? Yes, I do. Like a hole in the head, like a loaf of stale bread, I do. Do I want you? Yes, I do. Like I want to be poor, like I needed this tour with you.
Come to think of it, baby, maybe you aren't the worst I've met. In fact, I'd be glad to bet I must have met uglier men, but I don't recall when.
Oh, yes, it's true. I need you like a Joe Louis bout. In conclusion, dear face, in case you're still in doubt, baby, do I need you? Like a hole in the head.
Like a loaf of stale bread.
Like a Joe Louis bout.
Like I need to get stout.
Do I need you? You figure it out! Brother, you don't know how close you come to getting kissed.
Jay, that was a dandy song. That's your latest, I suppose.
You figure it out. Why, Mr. Pomeroy.
Well, have we met before?
Well, we said goodbye once.
Yeah?
Say, Mr. Pomeroy, you're a lover of good music, aren't you?
Well, you bet I am.
Oh, I knew you were. You know, I think we could make some good music together.
You think so?
Not one order.
Well, it just isn't fair. Rosebud's the best lipstick ever made. I'm going to tell them so from the stage.
Now, Janet, don't.
Well, it's all my fault for making you come here. Oh, Brad, I'm so sorry.
Now, look, Janet. You've been wonderful. No matter what happens to Rosebud, I'll always be grateful that it brought us together. Now, blow your nose. Hard. That's it. Feel better now?
Yes, thanks. It was just a little too much, I guess. Losing all of Tiny's money and... Well, I suppose that's why he's paid so little attention to us.
Oh, Rosebud, we love you much more than you will ever know.
You'll be seen in every mag.
You're as good as in the bag. Rosebud, we love you.
You're so cosmetic.
Rosebud, we love you so. We love you so.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
Thank you, my boy. There hasn't been such a barbershop quartet since I was a little shaver.
Don't go yet. One more toast and a little Rosebud. One more
That's
toast.
right, Mr. Pomeroy. Here's to old Rosebud.
Yes, a pretty song to a pretty girl.
Oh. He doesn't know, does he? Rosebud isn't the girl. Rosebud is the lipstick. Surprise!
What? We've been singing about a lipstick?
Sure, they sing songs about frogs. Why not about lipstick? Why not about Rosebud?
Sure. So I wrote a song about lipstick. My publisher ties it up with every beauty parlor in America. That isn't bad, is
Yeah,
it?
but I never heard of Rosebud. Who makes it? Where is it?
It's right there, right underneath your nose, right in there. Booth 13.
Ah, there is no booth 13.
Oh, yes, there is.
Prove it.
All right. Come on. Rosebud, we love you much more than you will ever know. Sahib, we have arrived. Bazaar 13 awaits your pleasure, Mr. Pomeroy.
Well, there is a 13 that's not in the catalog.
Why, sure. My friend, excuse me. My friend would like a sample of Rosebud. He has an order. The largest order in the entire show. Excuse me again. Or was that me? Then you're going to get it.
We shall take care of Mr. Pomeroy, Tiny.
Take care of Mr. Pomeroy. Who's going to take care of me?
Well, somebody say something?
Oh,
Mr. Pomeroy, I think...
Not all together, please. Now, one at a time.
Allow me to say a few words.
No, Mike, I think I'd better explain.
A woman gets to the point faster.
I know, Janet, but I'm more familiar with the project.
But I've sold cosmetics for years.
But I'm the artist. Mr. Pomeroy needs an understanding approach.
Thank you very much, madam. Ed, I'm glad you dropped by the booth. Now, about that order, it's not too early, I hope.
No, not at all. Isn't too early. It's too late. I've already given my entire order to Rosebud in booth 13.
We've been robbed.
You have, of a brain.
Lipsticks?
Oh, it's all too much, Mike.
You said it. 288,000 lipsticks.
We thought Tiny'd given us the air. Oh, how is he?
Pretty shaky. He went home in a cab.
Why, you rude, letting the poor boy go home alone. I'll go and take care of him.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Mrs. Hackett.
I hear you're to be congratulated.
Thank you.
That order should keep your factory very busy.
What factory?
Oh? You haven't any factory?
No, ma'am.
You mean you deliberately accepted an order that you can't fill?
Well, no, you see, we didn't expect...
Excuse me, Mrs. Hackett, but we're going to sublet an order of that size like any other firm would.
And to whom, may I ask?
Why, naturally, to the biggest factory, since we have the biggest order.
Naturally. However, according to the regulations pertaining to new members, the association must know who your manufacturer will be.
Well, we haven't quite decided. We've been considering several bids.
Well, in view of the show's closing, I suggest that you turn in the name by, shall we say tomorrow noon?
Heaven can wait, but she won't.
But Pomeroy gave us the order. I'll tell him everything. If he really wants Rosebud, he'll help us out. I'll put it up to him right now.
Well, you might as well close up, Mike.
Oh, I'm
see you later.
Sorry, it's all my fault.
Oh, Mr. Walker, have you seen Mr. Pomeroy?
Yeah, have you?
Well, no, I want to know where he is.
Well, he was here a while ago. He just left.
He did?
Yeah, why, what's wrong?
Oh, everything. We're finished.
Yeah? You sound like a man that needs a drink. Sit down. Give him a drink. Oh, come on, let's hear you talk.
I've sent for you because you're in trouble. Lots of trouble.
But I don't see what we did that was wrong.
You've been selling goods under false pretenses, accepting orders that you can't fill. It's against government regulations.
You mean the government wouldn't like it?
Like it? They would loathe it. They might even send you to jail.
Oh, no.
Put you in a cell.
Put me in a cell?
Yes, but don't worry, I'm your friend and I'm going to help you.
Then you mean it's not too late, Mr. Hackett?
Not if you hurry. Now sign right here. I'm buying you out for $1,000.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
All right, one final offer, $5,000.
$5,000?
But hurry up and sign before I change my mind.
Oh. Pierre, François, Vice President.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And now my fountain pen back again, if you please. Thank you very much.
Put Rosebud over, Mr. Walker.
Sure you will. How'd you happen to get started at this thing?
Well, I'm a research chemist. Worked on Rosebud in my spare moments, sort of a hobby.
Hobby? My hobby is penguins. Do you have one?
You've already given me a whole pocketful, Mr. Walker.
Yeah.
You know, I've just got to find a factory to put Rosebud out.
Yeah. Did you ever hear P.G. Grimble of Bridgeport? They've been manufacturing cosmetics for years. They might take your lipstick, you know.
Did you say Grimble and Bridgeport?
Grimble and Bridgeport, yeah.
I've got to have some change. Here's $1.
Here's some change. Here, take that.
Excuse me for rushing, Mr. Walker. It's nearly 5. Yeah. I've got to phone Grimble.
Grimble, P.G. Grimble. I got to call him in Bridgeport. I got to call me there. What am I doing here? I got to call myself to Bridgeport.
What? He isn't in town? Oh. Well, do you know where I... What's that? Yes, I'll hold it.
Oh, hello, Mary? This is P.G. Yeah, there's another call coming in on your phone. Yeah, another call coming in from New York, a long distance. Connect me through your switchboard. Connect me with him, yeah, that's it. That's right, hello?
Hello, Mr. Grimble? This is Bradley Miller of Rosebud Incorporated. We make lipsticks.
Oh, you do? I can't hear you. You have to talk a little bit louder.
I said, I'm Bradley Miller of Rosebud Incorporated. We make lipsticks.
You'll have to talk a little bit louder.
We have an order of 2,000 gross and we need a manufacturer.
Oh, you're trying to rush me, huh? Well, call me up in about 6 months from now.
But it has to be settled right away.
Well, I got to be in New York tomorrow night anyway. See you then.
Couldn't you please see me tomorrow morning? I have booth number 13 at the beauty show. Please, Mr. Grimble, it's awfully important.
Okie dokie. I'll be there tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock.
Thank you, Mr. Grimble. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Well, how'd you make out, son?
Mr. Grimble is coming here tomorrow morning to see me.
Oh, good, good. Well, I got an idea everything's going to be okay. Okay. Well, here's good luck to old Rosebud.
To Rosebud. Grimble practically set and you sell Rosebud to Milo for peanuts.
I was afraid they would put us into a cell.
You ought to be in one, in a padded one.
Stop shouting. Why cry over spilt milk? I probably would have done the same thing. $5 ain't hay to be sneezed at.
It's me. Hello, Fred.
Hello, Janet.
How do you feel, Tiny?
It's better, thank you.
Did you see Mr. Pomeroy?
Pomeroy? No, but I did talk to a man named Grimble about making Rosebud for us.
You mean Grimble of Bridgeport?
Well, yes, why?
Why, that's wonderful. What'd he say?
Well, Listen, Janet, I might as well tell you. It's all over.
What do you mean, Brad?
We've sold out.
What?
Yes, to Milo for $5,000. You know, 5 G's, that'll buy a lot of hamburgers.
$5,000. Well, what made you do it?
Well, we had to, that's all.
Well, did Mr. Gremmel turn you down?
Well, no.
No.
He gave me some sort of a promise about seeing me at the show tomorrow. But he didn't seem very enthused.
Well, for heaven's sakes, Brad. Don't you know that's the way all businessmen talk? That he promised to see you was all that you needed? Well, I can't believe it. I never dreamed that you'd quit like this after all we've gone through and you give away Rosebud.
Well, anyway, we made enough money to pay you for your time.
Oh, brother.
Oh, I see. Well, that won't be necessary. You can just forget about me. Bye.
She doesn't understand. Why don't you let me tell her the truth?
Oh, brother, what do you mean pay her for her time? If you gave her the whole $5,000, that would be an insult. I think.
I'm an idiot, I know. Of all the crazy fools, well, why didn't you muzzle me? Why? You've got to get out of here. I need some fresh air.
I'm going to see Janet and explain everything.
Yeah, why not? And I even offered Mr. Hackett his money back and all my songs for the next 10 years. He just laughed in my face.
With that expression you're packing, I can hardly keep a straight face myself. Give me that check. I got an idea.
What is it?
I think little Babs can get that bill of sale back for you. You see, Mrs. Hackett stays at the beauty show after Mr. Hackett leaves for home.
Oh, but what can you do? You're such a sweet, innocent girl.
I know. That's what Webby thinks, too. I'll see you at the show tomorrow. And don't you worry about a thing.
Oh, I ain't worried. Much.
Beg pardon, sir. There's a lady here to see you.
I don't want to see her.
A rather attractive lady, sir.
I'd show her in.
Yes, sir. Miss Cartwright, sir.
I'll only bother you for a minute, Mr. Hackett.
Oh, no bother at all. It's a pleasure. Will you have a drink?
Later. First, I'd like to talk to you alone.
Edwards, make yourself at home, dear. You look very tired. You better take the evening off. Go to a show. Go to see 2 shows. See all the shows.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I needed some help, so I came straight to you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, I knew I could trust you.
You can? Oh, you can. Of course you can.
I wonder if you would keep this for me in a safe place. Perhaps a place where you keep your own papers, like your contracts and your deeds and things. I'd be awfully grateful if you could.
I know just the place. Follow me. It scared me the first time, too. You mustn't look at secret combination. Secret. Well, there we are. Nothing to worry about. Everything's safe. Now, how about a little drink now? Which one do you want?
Yes.
This one? Well, here's to you, and here's to me. That's us.
Oh.
What's the matter?
Oh, dear, I feel faint.
Oh, no.
A drink does that to me once in a while. It's my heart.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Well, what'll I do? Would you like some smelling salts?
Yes.
I'll get them. Oh. How do you feel? All right?
Yes. I'm just a little weak, though. I wonder, would it be too much trouble for you to make me a cup of coffee?
Cup of coffee? I'll get you one right away. We always have some ready. 1 lump or 2? Well, here we are.
Oh, thank you.
I'm getting warm. Haven't had so much exercise for years.
This is really excellent coffee.
Oh.
Oh, dear, I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's quite all right. I got lots more coffee.
Oh, here, you take that coat off. Here, I'll clean it for you. You have to take care of your things nowadays, you know. Go get some cleaning fluid.
Some cleaning fluid. What do you want, benzene or alcohol?
Arsenic will do.
Oh, no, you mustn't touch that. Put it down. Don't. Oh.
Webster! So, when the cat's away, the mice want to play, you rat.
Thanks.
Hey, stop her. She's got something I want.
Webster!
Oh! Ah!
Well, anyway, here it is. Brad better show up sooner. All my good work will be wasted.
I got a hunch Brad will be here on time. You better wait here. I'm going to look for this Dribble or whatever his name is.
Pardon me. I'm looking for Bradley Miller.
Who isn't?
We haven't seen him since last night, Mr. Walker.
Oh, well, what happened?
Oh, Janet bowled him out for being a quitter, and he came back with some fancy repartee. He's dameless.
You can't find him anywhere?
Maybe he's with that old nit with Mr. Grumble.
Well, where's Janet?
She's mad, too.
Well, what started all this?
Oh, listen, Pop, it's a long story, and we just haven't got the time.
No, well, just a minute. Here.
Yeah. Woo-hoo!
Woo-hoo! We got a lot of work to do. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. We are now going to present Miss Ina Ray Hutton's special production for the beauty show entitled Beauty Through the Ages.
Glamour for sale ever since the world began. Since woman first set her eyes on man, glamour for sale, covered with fashion. A bed of lace, the sway of a graceful fan. Glamour for sale, sweet perfume that fills the air with lovely gardenias in her hair. Beautiful things, romantically free. There'll always be glamour for sale. If you will look through history's pages at women surrounded by fame, you will find that all through the ages, it's always been the same. Cleopatra was a girl who was very, very wise. But the thing that really sunk poor Mark were the lashes on her eyes.
But the thing that really stuck for Mark were the lashes on her eyes.
Josephine Bonaparte, happy and amused, she crept her way into his heart with the perfume that she used. And then in the 90s, the saucy gay 90s, a girl didn't have to be bright. A high pompadour was a thing that she wore, and the dandies formed lines to the right.
A high pompadour was the thing that she wore, and the dandies formed lines to the right.
In the days gone by, to beautify was a secret art for highfalutin faces. Times have changed and now we know just how to do it on a big production basis.
I miss 1944 and up to the minute lady. Cosmetically, I'm a century ahead of Rosie O'Grady. I know tricks it takes to fix a face that couldn't be fixed before. They'll remember me in history, Miss 1944.
I use cleansing cream and tissue cream, nourishing cream and vanishing cream every night before I go to bed. Dyes, bleaches, Vaseline, olive oils, and brilliantine to beautify the hair upon my head. Liquid base and powder base and lotions for my hands and face, shadow and mascara I adore.
I'm a Rembrandt with a powder puff at making up. I know my stuff. They claim I gild the lily, but the boys say I'm a dilly. She's Miss 1944. Remember her in history, Miss 1944.
Ladies and gentlemen, our distinguished guest, Mr. Alan Pomeroy, will announce the winner of the grand prize.
Oh, baby, why do you act like that? We've gotten this prize every year, the House of Milo, so I don't see why that you're acting this way. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, if you please. The judges are about to choose the winner for this year's first prize.
What time you got here? What are you
and
playing, hide and seek?
After careful consideration of all the products exhibited, I am very happy to announce that the winner of this year's grand prize is the Rosebud lipstick.
Rosebud.
Manufactured by Bradley Miller and Associates. Congratulations, Mr. Miller.
Young man, that applause is for you. Acknowledge it. This should make you one of the most important men in the cosmetic industry.
No, it won't, Mr. Walker. We just sold Rosebud to Milo.
Babs brought it back to you.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges will have to make another selection.
What is she? Just what are you driving at?
Mr. Miller and his associates have no factory and cannot fill any orders for their lipstick.
Just a moment, Miss. Rosebud can deliver and will deliver.
Please, Mr. Walker, you don't know what you're saying. We can't possibly deliver.
Want to bet? Rosebud's in the position to make 40 orders like yours. He's got 6 of the best equipped factories in the country.
I'm sorry, but you're creating a disturbance, Mr. Walker.
That's what I wanted, Mr. Walker. Who said the name was Walker? Here, here's the name here. Grimble, P.G. Grimble.
Grimble.
Grimble?
Grimble?
P.G., no wonder you look familiar.
Yeah, same face I've had for years. Oh, Brad. This is our new head chemist and vice president of Grimble, Miller and Company.
Well, congratulations, young fellow. Glad my order's in such good hands. Well, I've done my good deed for the day. So long.
So long.
Oh, Mr. Walker, I mean Grimble. Why, you knew it all the time.
Oh, I just wanted to make you sweat a little, that's all.
Oh, you sure did. You know, it's just like a miracle, and I can't thank you. I mean, we can't.
We have great designs and wonderful music from our Rosebud radio show.
Yes.
And, oh, there must be something else. Oh, yes. Mr. Vice President, I hope you like your new secretary.
Do I? Oh, Janet, I'm sorry.
You should have told me the truth, you big lug.
Rosebud, I love you much more than you will ever know.
You'll be seen in every mag.
You're as good as in the bag.
Rosebud, I love you.
You're so cosmetic.
Rosebud, I love you.